Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning. Today's the 12th of March 2018. Welcome to JFD Brokers Traders Espresso with me, Darius Nuchauskas. We're going to have a look at a few markets, a few levels to watch out for this week especially. Before we continue, please have a read through our risk disclaimer here. So JFD Brokers offers exclusively consultancy-free services. The content of this webinar does not constitute investment advice or investment recommendation and does not in any way constitute an invitation to acquire any financial instrument or product. I'll just give you a few seconds to read the rest and we can continue. Also, before we jump into the charts, I just wanted to give a quick reminder of our JFD Brokers website, and especially specifically the JFD research page, where you can have a look at different analysis that we do on a daily basis and different trading shoutouts. So yeah, in different languages as well. So I hope you can find something useful here, guys, for yourself. So today, for those viewers who were watching my webinar for quite a while now, today we're going to be using slightly different platform here. So probably you all know this one. So like I said, I'll try to use this one, and probably I will not probably, but definitely I will appreciate any feedback from you guys if you think that maybe this is easy to to have a look at. Is this kind of, you think, useful? Maybe not. So maybe a lot of you are using this one already. So so yeah, any feedback would be great, guys. I mean, just you can leave the comments below here, below the video. So okay, so the first one, actually, what I wanted to have a look at is the FTSE. Now the FTSE is in an interesting stage here. Last week we saw this rally, this good strong rally here. The week was the whole week last week it was going up, so it managed to close Friday's candle with this bullish daily candle. But what I wanted to show you guys is the 4-hour chart here on this one. So we can see this rising wedge here, and well, at the moment we are waiting for a move out of this. If we'll get a move above this wedge formation here, then the next level that we're watching here, apologies here, guys. So the next level that we're watching here, guys, is the this one, the 7,300 area, approximately that. So like I said, if we'll get a break above this, then this could be like a bullish sentiment here, and we could see further upside. And this level could come in line around the 100 EMA here, this green line that we've got on the chart. So watch out for this one, of course. I mean, watch for some upside here. On the downside, if we see a break below this, well, this confirms the rising wedge theory kind of, and yeah, it could break and push it lower towards this 21 EMA first. That's around the 7,150 area, and if that doesn't hold, then we could push lower. Similar story is on the DAX. So this is a 4-hour chart as well. We can see this wedge formation here. Last week, especially Friday, we closed the day in the green, but still it wasn't that strong comparing it to the previous days here last week. So this one is a good one to watch out for as well. We will consider further declines if we get a break below this trend line, this little short-term trend line, and then probably the price could go back down again and test the psychological 12,000. Just let me put this one right here. So that's around this level, basically. That's the psychological 12,000. So yeah, like I said, if we get a break below this, this could push lower. And on the upside, of course, if we get a break above this, then we could continue and maybe hit the 12,600. Now this would be a crucial level here, as if we get a close above this on a daily or even actually on a weekly chart, then this could indicate further upside moves, and probably maybe going back towards this area right here. Let me just highlight it. So that's 12,750, around that. And maybe higher. Maybe we would even hit the 13,000. But of course, that's too early to say that yet. We need, like I said, we need some good confirmation above this 12,600 level. Okay, so let's have a look at a few pairs now. So euro dollar, this is a daily chart, and so Friday, last Friday, we saw this candle. It was, the euro had mixed kind of feelings here. Comparing to, let's say, Thursday's candle here, where we saw a huge decline here. Friday closed in quite modest, and now we could class this maybe as a potential reversal signal, as this, it looks like a well, like a shooting star upside down. Let's say like that. Can't really remember the name for this one, but anyway, yeah, like I said, it's moving. It seems that it's moving upwards right now. And this is a daily chart, and the first level of resistance could be this 123, 350 area around the 21 EMA here on the daily chart. If we get a break above this, then this could get pushed maybe towards the 124, 450 area around this line here. If we suddenly get a close above this, well, this is like we can probably understand that the bulls are jumping back in, and we could see a move back towards the 125, 550 area. On the downside, of course, if we get a break below the 50 EMA here, this could get pushed towards the 122 first. Let me just mark this one. So a good level, yeah, to watch out for is the 122 area. So watch out for this one, guys. I mean, like I said, if we get a break below the 50 EMA, this could get pushed towards the 122. And if 122 doesn't hold, well, guess what? It's probably going to move towards this trend line here that started on the 12th of April last year. So this trend line here will be a good initial level of support for this pair. So keep an eye on this one. Euro pound, yep. Some selling last week, in the end of last week. We are looking at this channel here, and it's kind of, well, look at here on this chart here, we can see that it managed to reach the channel from above here, bounced off of this downwards moving trend line, and now it's just stuck slightly below the 200 EMA here on the daily chart. Now we could potentially get a push lower, but then that would come in line with this bearish candle that we had on Friday, so the momentum could be to the downside. But like at the moment, we're just it's stuck here, and it's probably thinking what it wants to do. We'll have to keep a close eye on this one, because if we suddenly get a move back into the channel, then yes, probably the upside could be off the table, and we could see some lower levels being met. Probably the first target could be this little trend line here. Yep, there we go. And that would be probably around the 0.88 area. So watch out for this one. But if this continues actually moving higher, if this continues, yeah, going here, if we'll move towards the 0.89 350 around that, well, keep an eye on this one. It could make a breakthrough and push itself towards the round number of 0.90. Okay, let's have a look at a few more. So GBP USD, GBP it's an interesting spot here. So we are looking at this bigger picture. Yes, the overall trend is still to the upside, but it's the short-term trend line here, the downwards moving trend line. It's still going down. It wasn't able to break this one. If we suddenly get a move back towards this level. Oh, let me highlight just one. If we get a move back towards this area here, the 139 area, maybe 139 100, if we get a break above this, well, watch out for this trend line because it might get broken again. And if it does get broken, then we could push towards the round number of 140. Now, just to remind you guys, the 140 was quite a significant level in the past. So yeah, just keep an eye on this one, guys, and like I said, watch out for this trend line. On the downside, of course, if we get a move back below the 137,600, well, that could actually be a bearish sign for it, and maybe we could see some moves lower towards here, towards this 100 EMA here, and even potentially maybe towards this trend line, long-term moving upwards trend line. So yeah, guys, watch out for this one. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to happen today, but definitely the key levels to watch out for this week. Let's have a look at the USD CAD. Now, USD CAD, it is on this channel here, so still within this channel, this upwards moving channel, and yeah, it still has a little bit of room to the downside. So could potentially see a hit here at around 127,750, something like this. And if that doesn't hold, well, it could push lower. Even looking at on a bigger picture here, we can see that it's still within this channel here. Now it got back into this channel, this range actually, and that range is between 129 150 and the 126 650. So if this gets broken, if this channel gets broken to the downside, then potentially could push towards the 126 650 area around here. And like I said, this could be like a good test of this channel here, this range actually, not channel, range. But yeah, so keep an eye on this one. For us to consider any further up moves, we would need a good break above the 130 area. So 130 acted as a good psychological level. So if we get a move back towards it and eventually a break of it, then this could get pushed higher, maybe towards the 131 500 here. But that's at the moment, like I said, we just need to watch out for this downside here. And quickly, let's have a look at the dollar yen. So the dollar yen, well, if you draw the trend line this way, then yeah, we can see that it has broken. Last week it broke this trend line, this downwards moving trend line, and now it's just slightly above it. So if this is going to be seen as a bullish sign, even though it is kind of, yeah, but if the bulls are gonna decide that yes, this is something that they want to jump into, then this could get pushed higher, maybe towards the 108 mark. So somewhere around here, this level right here. Just let me just highlight this one. So yeah, something like around here. If this is gonna get back below this trend line, then well, it's putting our 105 550 area back on the table, and we could see some maybe further declines. Maybe finally we could see a test of the 105, no, the round number of 105. But then again, like I said, for that we would need to have this pair coming back below this trend line. At the moment, we're just, like I said, we're waiting. Probably we'll consider longs here if we take out take out the 107 mark and move higher. Okay, guys, we're running out of time, so I hope you have a good European session, and as always, guys, keep an eye on the price action. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.